Welcome to my kitchen. There's an old song from the 50s that is called "The Railroad Runs Through the Middle of the House," and in this case it runs through the middle of my kitchen table. I have decided, as a wee bit of diversion from all of the frantic remodeling, do a little model railroading, which is one of my favorite things. It combines railroading and art, and so I've in the process of putting together a little system here to play with in my kitchen. The size is something else. These are called micro trains. This is officially N scale. N is in nuts. And so named, I'm told, because there are 9 millimeters between the rails, hence the N. There's a nickel in front of a 57 GMC wrecker, which gives you some idea of the tiny scale that we're working with here. And in this situation I decided to see if I could do some fine scale modeling even in this little bitty gauge, and you can decide after you've had the tour. We can start off with the gas station, which is a work in progress, and move over through the tunnel portal there, which goes across the main line, to the trailer home, where a not too tidy person seems to be living. There's lots of debris and some garbage cans, among other things. Looks like he could tend to that yard a little better too. He's got his old pickup truck sitting there, which I made, with a load of junk in the back, and then parked in front of it, kind of in the bushes, is what's left of a sedan that he's evidently been working on. It's hard to tell if he's fixing it or tearing it apart. Anyway, that is the local ne'er-do-well. Moving up, we have the Eufaula Company, which is kind of a big deal. The Eufaula Company is the main industry which is modeled. It's a mining operation. Now, it's really kind of hard to say just what it is they mine, but they evidently do a lot of it, because they have both rail and truck activity there to haul things off. They've got their own warehouse for parts and supplies. They've got their own powerhouse for electricity. They've got a dispensing facility right by the tracks to load hopper cars. They've got the main mine operation, and of course its water tank, built right into the side of the mountain. And then they even have conveyors going across from the mine building to the dispensing facility by the track, as well as one that straddles another set of rails on another siding to load cars that way. And of course, behind the Eufaula Company rises the majesty of the mountain scenery with the forest back there. And above the Eufaula Company is the estate of its owner, who likes to keep an eye on his investment. Now, model railroads aren't really much of anything without the railroad part, and so the Eufaula Company is, of course, served by rail. And if I suspect things correctly, this will be the local coming in. It's a little shade locomotive that he's lettered the Eufaula Company on the side, which is really why this whole thing got started. And he's carrying a load of empty hoppers. And presumably, the engineer, if he's really good, can bring the train to a stop in order to load up from the facility right by the tracks. Just like that. Of course, now he's blocking the road, which is frowned upon by the Department of Transportation and Safety, but this is my railroad. Moving down from the Eufaula Company, we have mainline activities. We have an Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe kind of old-time passenger unit sitting there. As you can see, all of the area from the road up to the Eufaula Company out to the edge of the world is unfinished. But there's a depot, there's a coaling station, there's another way station, and a water tower. And parked on the outermost portion of the main line is the pride and joy of the fleet. It is a Union Pacific. It's called a big boy locomotive for the obvious reason that it's pretty big. This was, in real life, the largest steam locomotive manufactured in this country ever. It's a 4884 configuration, and the wonderful thing about this one is it has onboard sound. Very clever, these Americans. And this one is about to pull out. He's got a freight guide, presumably a local freight. Now he's picking up steam. Well, that was a good run for him. And so, as we began, we will run a little passenger action here. And close to the dulcet tones of the Atchison and Topeka Santa Fe's whistle. That ought to be enough to scare the cows.